Good morning, web spiders. Today is Friday. It is February 12th. And boy, it's been an exciting week in the web. I hope some of you have crazy socks on today.
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
But if you brought your quarter and wore your crazy socks, you can give that quarter also to Riley Children's Hospital. I need to do a huge shout out to Helping Hands. Our Helping Hands Club organized a mini dance marathon yesterday and invited some Needham kiddos over, and a lot of you stayed after school, and we danced for about an hour and a half till we were really tired. And believe it or not, Webb Elementary combined with Needham Elementary raised $955 just by having that mini dance marathon, and all that money goes to Riley Children's Hospital. And that's awesome. Do you know how many kids you're going to help and how many families you're going to help? So a huge shout out to Mrs. Bartram and to our very own Mrs. Williams for really taking the lead on that. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Something went awry. I don't know where it went. I don't know if you guys can see me or not, so we're going to start over. Oh, we're still going? Oh, we're still going. Yesterday, they traded out my Chromebook for a brand new device. It's called a ThinkPad, and something went funny on that ThinkPad, and I'm sure I had some funny comments when we couldn't see ourselves. So anyway, happy birthday shout out to Logan Hudak, who's in Mrs. Presnell's class. Come down, we'll get a birthday backpack charm for you. We also have a happy birthday to Sam Miller, who's in Mrs. Schott's class. So exciting. And then on Sunday, we have a happy birthday shout out going to Malachi Green in Mrs. Richter's class. So happy birthday from me to you. Come celebrate with a backpack charm. Do you guys know what this is a map of? Do you guys know what this is a map of?
The states?
Yes, it's a map of the United States of America. This is a map of our country. And if you will look at this track, we started here, and this is how far we have traveled in our Read Across America. Now, to reach our goal, we have to travel all the way across the United States and all the way back. That means we should be way over here right now. We should already be halfway because we're halfway through the month of February, okay, as far as school goes. So far, we've traveled 2,280 miles, but we have 3,807 miles left to go, and we only have 2 more weeks. Have you been reading? Have you been reading with Flat Webster? Have you been posting pictures? Have you been taking reading counts quizzes? I'm starting to get a little worried that we're not going to reach our goal. Read, people, read. Okay, read, and then we get to have an all-school dance party. Wouldn't that be fun? If we reach our goal of 6,000 miles Read Across America, we get to have a dance party in the school day, and that is going to be so much fun. I have friends with me. Do you see my friends right here? Today is a special day in the web because the very last part of the school day, not now, not this morning, not before lunch, not before specials, but when lunch, recesses, specials, all of that is over, at the very end of our school day, that's when we'll have a little Valentine party, okay? So it's not, we have a lot of work to do. Some of you have spelling tests to take, or reading, or math. We have a lot of things we have to do before we can have that Valentine's party. But at the very end of the school day, you get to celebrate. So don't ask your teacher when your party is, and don't ask your teacher, when do we get to eat those treats? Because we're not eating them this morning, and we're not eating them at lunchtime. We're not eating them during specials or recess. We're eating them at the very end of the school day. Now, do you see my fancy F I have on my shirt here? My shirt says state team. Our Franklin Community High School girls swim team did really well in sectionals last weekend, and we have 9 different events competing at the state swim meet this weekend. So I wore my team shirt in honor of them. And now I want my friends to introduce themselves. Start right here. Tell us what your name is. You are Malachi from Mrs. Williams' class. And what's your name?
Tiburcio from Mrs. Williams' class.
Hi, Tiburcio from Mrs. Williams' class.
I'm Barbara Trueblood from Mrs. Williams' class.
Hi, Barbara.
I'm Maribel from Mrs. Williams' class.
And hi, Miss Maribel. Okay, are you guys ready to help me?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, stand and push your chair in. Let's have a moment of silence. And now let's do our Pledge of Allegiance. And Miss Barbara, if you'll hold that flag, here's your right hand. Put it on your heart. Ready? Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job, guys. Thank you so much. Are you going to care about each other today?
Yes.
Okay. Remember that caring is our character trait for the month of February, and we need to make sure that we have kind, caring hearts, words, and gestures. So that means that we're nice to each other. Okay? You guys ready to do our creed and start our fabulous Friday in the web?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I
I'm a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make Webb School a place where everybody is somebody special. A couple public service announcements. Number one, we do not have school on Monday. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
So you're going to be home for a long weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 3 days off, and then you'll come back and we'll have school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay? It's for President's Day, so we're celebrating all the presidents we've ever had in the United States. We're celebrating on Monday. No school. And then two, does anybody know what's coming up at the end of next week? Webb Fest. You get to bring your families back on a Friday night for lots of games, lots of prizes, lots of good food. It is the biggest fundraiser that Webb Elementary School has for Webb Elementary. So we want you to bring all your family and neighbors if you want to, and come to Webb and spend lots of money on games and food so we can raise money for our school. That sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have any advice for the kiddos out there?
Make sure you're doing it right.
Perfect. Have a fabulous Friday and happy Valentine's Day.